Hello superstars, on this week's news, Nigerians call for Issa PANTAMI'S resignation following controversial statements about jihadist group. Chadian army named MAHAMAT new military leader as his father and president IDRISS DEBY dies on frontline. Amazon sets up headquarters in South Africa. Ghanaian actress AKUAPEM POLOO granted bail after thousands signed petition. Jury finds CHAUVIN guilty in the murder case of George Floyd. And EFCC arrests Instagram comedian Pankee for alleged internet fraud. Welcome to another refreshing episode of your weekly news recap, The Scoop with your country girl Blessings here on OSG TV, and trust me to bring you the hottest weekly gist. So let's get it rolling. Now, the hashtag #PANTAMI'Resign has been trending throughout the week as Nigerians are calling on the resignation of the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Issa PANTAMI, due to some of his controversial statements as regarding the jihadist group. Now, on April 11, a newspaper publication blew up the story when they called him a terrorist sympathizer because he had made certain commendations and even applause to some of the Al-Qaeda group. Now, there was this one time where he said that he's always happy when unbelievers are killed. Another time he said Osama bin Laden was a better Muslim than he is. And because of all of this, Nigerians are saying that he cannot remain in power. Now, Issa PANTAMI came out and said, although he said all of these things, but he was quite younger when he said those things and he knows better now. But Nigerians are not having it and they insist that he has to resign. Now, in a viral video, the minority leader of the House of Representatives, Ndudi Elumelu, said that he will not sit back and watch the chambers remain silent over the issue. PANTAMI has to go.
That they've always seen talk about insecurity can sit on this floor and tolerate the fact that a serving minister, where there are allegations of him being a member of Al-Qaeda or Boko Haram, owned up and said that he did whatever he did because as at that time he was a youth. And he's still serving in this administration. Mr. Speaker, I feel that it would be out of place for me to sit here and allow this chamber not to speak about it and totally call for his resignation.
But in all of this, the presidency seemed to be in support of Issa PANTAMI, saying that he was actually younger when he said those things and it doesn't count anymore. Fingers crossed, let's wait and see what happens. It was a sad week indeed for Chad as they lost the military leader and president IDRISS DEBY when he sustained injuries on the front line while commanding his army against the terrorists from the north. Now, talking about a patriotic leader. Now, this is coming as a shocker as IDRISS DEBY had just won his 6th term in office with over 74% of the vote. However, work had to go on, and that's why the military decided to name his son, Mahamat IDRISS DEBY, to take over from his father as a new military leader. Now, it's quite a tough time for the Chadians at this time, and we pray that they have the strength to move along. This issue has dragged for quite a while. Now, sometime last year, the Ghanaian actress AKUAPEM POLOO, whose real name is Rosamond Brown, posted a nude picture of herself and her son on social media that got a lot of people talking. Now, that has dragged for so long, and recently the Ghanaian police arrested her and sentenced her to 3 months in jail. That's 90 days in prison. But a lot of people felt like that sentencing was too harsh, and then so many celebrities took it up and started asking their fans to sign a petition to get her a reduced sentence. Now, while the issue was trending on Twitter, Cardi B also chipped in her own opinion, saying that she doesn't feel it's fair that the actress has to spend 3 months in prison for something that other people do on a regular, and she feels like there are other pressing issues that they need to be addressing. Don't they think so? Anyways, she has been granted bail after thousands of people signed the petition, and she got a bail of over 5.6 million naira. As of now, she's still in jail, but we will keep you updated as to when she gets out. Finally, the jury has found CHAUVIN, who was responsible for the death of George Floyd, guilty of murder. Now, sometime last year, CHAUVIN, who was still a police officer at the time, knelt for 9 minutes on George Floyd's neck. Now, although it was later revealed at Chauvin's trial that George Floyd was battling some health issues at the time, investigations still show that George Floyd had already choked to death before he got to the hospital. Now, that viral video sparked up another nationwide Black Lives Matter protest with people calling for justice for George Floyd. However, recently the jury has finally declared Derek Chauvin guilty on all 3 counts of murder. That is manslaughter, second-degree murder, and third-degree murder. And he's likely to be facing 75 years in prison. Now, we are happy that justice is served. All we can do now is wait for the sentencing. What's with all the shanking? Now, Nigerians were still questioning Jack Dorsey's decision to establish Twitter's Africa headquarters in Ghana when Germany chose the same Ghana as the West Africa Center for Global Health. Ha! Ghana, sure you not cut so for us like this. Anyways, Nigerians were also coming to terms with that fact when Amazon decided to set up their headquarters in Africa, and guess where they chose? South Africa. Ha! I'm not doubting our giant NATO, but I don't understand what's going on. It feels like we're now invisible. Anyways, all that matters is that Africa is winning and we are happy about it. EFCC has arrested Instagram comedian Oliver Chidera, who is also known as Pankeeroy. Now, according to EFCC, Pankeeroy claimed that he went into Bitcoin scam when he suffered depression and then decided to start scamming people on the net. Now, he posed as someone who redeems Bitcoin vouchers and defrauded a lot of unsuspecting victims. Now, he was arrested with about 35 other suspects, but that's all the detail that has been released so far. But trust us to bring you the news as it unfolds. This is where I leave you, your country girl. And don't forget, you can link us up on our website at www.olorisupergal.com, on all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at olorisupergal. And for your advert placement, you can link us up on hello@olorisupergal.com, and you are sure to get a response. My name is Blessings, your country girl, and I will see you next week for another amazing episode of The Scoop. Till then, bye.